Everybody, Courtney Morris, Natural Wellness Physiotherapy. Continuing our Aging Athlete series. Today we're going to talk about the most common affliction with people with shoulder pain, which is rotator cuff tears. Rotator cuff tears affect us proportionately the older that we get. In fact, by the time we get to about 50 years old, 25% of people have some form of a rotator cuff tear. The interesting thing about that, though, is 65% of people with those tears are asymptomatic, meaning most of the problem, or most of the time, people are walking around, or a quarter of us are walking around with a rotator cuff tear, and a lot of us don't even notice it. We don't even have the symptoms with it. So what that tells us is a lot of times any of our shoulder pain that we have associated with this is due to something else, right? Is that if we dropped you in an MRI and said, yep, rotator cuff tear, better have surgery, that's probably not the best route to go. In fact, what we really care about, and what we're going to notice over the course of this entire series, is we care about your function, right? What we want to really do when we're doing these, when we're addressing your shoulder symptoms, is we want to look at your postural aspects as much as anything. For a good percentage of us, we spend a good portion of our day typing, looking at our phone, driving, all these different issues that create a lot of tension on the posterior part of our shoulder. We get those big knots in our shoulder blades and things like that. What this can really be the cause of, or what can really be the cause of this, is weakness in the front of our neck, and then weakness in the posterior shoulder, right? We can stretch you out all day in these different regions, like, oh yeah, that feels really tight in my pecs. We can stretch your pecs out all month, but if you don't have the strength to maintain posterior shoulder position, it's all for nothing. Same with this, is if I don't have the strength to hold my head up, over the course of time, these muscles back here have to work excessively hard to hold up your noggin. So what we really want to do on any of these things is we want to do a really thorough inspection. How is stuff moving? How is your head moving? How is your neck range of motion? How is your shoulder range of motion? And then take all that information and create a really custom, individualized treatment plan for you. And so that's what I would have you do, is check out your neck range of motion, check out your shoulder range of motion. Is it painful? If it is, you might have a rotator cuff tear, but you might not. And so keep track of those kind of things, check them out. Let me know if you have questions, comment below. If you do have some of these issues, message us or get a hold of us, and we'll take a consultation for you free. So until next time, Courtney Morris, Natural Wellness Physiotherapy.